for the runes begin in just a second, and the fissure comes through. They might even get the first blood now. Monet's got to get back out of here very quickly. They're hounding him with auto attacks. He does have quite high armor. DDC in reserve, and now the snowball forward. Maybe it turns the other way. Mind control, still in pursuit. Now turning back, retreating to safety. Liquid. You mentioned invasion plays of LFY later on in the game, but Liquid are already getting aggressive here.
DDC eating a creep, okay. That is some impressive amount of damage that they did to Terrorblade. 11 base armor with the poor man shield. Still, they were able to chunk him down.
So they're dodging the matchups here. They're going to actually, as we'll see, Alfu continue to pressure mind control. They're sending the Alchemist bottom, Lumi. Traditionally, this hero as a core is almost always mid, just given the great access to the runes and especially the bounty runes.
Yeah, I think this is a beautiful lane
Roll
matchup.
in, mind control with the TP out, but LFY score the first blood. Early to get on the board here. Matumba Man will look to answer back, but with the help of GH, they move on to Super. Holding that fissure in reserve. They're going to slowly work him down. Super likely going down unless he gets some crazy last hits off, and he won't. So Liquid do answer back.
Yeah, we're starting to see why this is such a good lane matchup for the Venom against the Bloodseeker. If you land that Venom at scale, it doesn't matter if he's getting a couple of last hits. He still has that Blood Rage on himself, and he'll take a... There you go, again.
Flame trying to jump away down into the river. He's going to take some heavy punishment. We'll get back to safety, but he is definitely not having the kind of start he did last time around as the action continues to heat up mid. Matumba Man looking for the follow-up here from the Shaker. Might be diving Super under the tower. GH comes through with the fissure. Matumba Man looking for pursuit. Afu is here just to try and salvage this a bit. The Venom mid
needs to get every last hit here.
Super down, and he's got to get these last hits to stay in fighting shape, and he's going to miss that range.
There's a Gale. There's a Gale available.
The connection. Super didn't get it. Super maybe going to go down. Just gets the one.
The
fissure. GH does it again, and now they might get Afu too.
He's got Snowball.
Afu trying to retreat, worming his way through the trees. Snowball, but where's he going to go? Which way does he roll?
He's got shards.
Afu, one auto attack, they can't get a ridge. Just had GH in pursuit. The shard block away. Afu
is under attack.
Finds the answer. But still, GH is
GH has clarity. It's going to be a long clarity.
I don't know. It's going to be a long, long chase, my friend. But he does at least force him on his heels. So this switch up from Liquid is working wonders for the mid lane, and it's going fine bottom, at least for now. Lumi, Miracle is CSing very well here.
I wouldn't say fine, I say they're doing beautifully, because the Puck also, by comparison, is not doing anything. Crystal made it not the best zoner, but always threatening a kill with the Frostbite. Frostbite going on the Puck here. They're going to harass him down a little bit more. Face committed. He needs to orb out of here right now.
And he will?
But lane one, right? No Shrine available. He needs to make the walk.
And soon enough, that may not be a way to get out safely. Once Mind Control gets a few more levels, potentially Puck actually dies there.
Yep. So. Of course, the Mind Control Prophet could always just port in to help out these mid kills as well.
So how do you feel about the choice of LFY to focus the Lich on top? It is really slowing Mind Control down early here.
I think that as soon as the Lich...
Miracle could be in danger. Heads to the north. The Prophet there to turn the tides. Mind Control should be able to get Inflame as a trade, but they have lost their prized Alchemist. The Jukes. The Jukes
gonna die.
Inflame coming up clutch. Mike Kuroki now on the run, and Afu hammering him down. One more auto attack scores the kill. The Puck gets out. LFY coming up the clean win, and now even searching for Mind Control. They forced him to TP for this. He's got nothing out of this rotation aside from some creeps. Costly for Liquid.
Very smart movement by Afu. Came in for the kill, and as soon as he got the kill, he got level 3.
Still chasing though.
He should be fine.
Inflame will be finally forced on his heels and likely back to the well.
Yeah, as soon as Afu turned level 3, he leveled up his Frozen Sigil instead of upgrading his either of his first 2 spells, and as a result was able to pick up the Kuroki kill. But still, I think what is the most important thing for me right now is that LFY Super is not having an all-star game. He's getting absolutely shut down. We've seen Miracle last game getting shut down.
It's such a smart matchup by Liquid because even, you mentioned like you're gonna get galed when you go into last hit, and the thing is like he doesn't even have to get you. He can just auto attack you and pressure you back. So LFY finally gonna rotate DDC towards the middle lane. The Gale comes out. DDC in position. He's gonna first deny that one creep. GH marching forward. The Frost Armor in play now. Not going to really be too much of an issue for the Veno.
The big difference is that whenever Super goes in for a last hit, it could be his death.
Yeah.
Matumba Man just does this very safely. What
They're
does
still
Super
in
do?
pursuit. GH lurking in the trees. There's still no vision here for LFY. The fissure comes through. Gale to connect. Afu perhaps to the rescue, and now snowballing forward onto Matumba Man, onto GH, who dives deeper for this. He doesn't even have a. Oh, he does have the totem swing, but the Frost Armor keeps him alive. Matumba Man gets the last hit on Super. Now trying to back away the sigil.
He's got stick.
Flies high.
He's got stick.
Matumba stays alive up to the high ground. He's gonna have a Gale soon. Afu
Gale.
needs to no, he gets the kill. Oh, if that Gale came out, if he lived one more auto attack, it's likely Afu's death getting Galed under tower. Instead, Afu, the savior of this laning stage for LFY. Certainly not the first time he's been that.
And LFY just being very active. They smoke up on the mid lane, but they're not going really anywhere.
Where
with
do
that.
they go? They might want to roam on this Alchemist bottom. They're
Dire's
thinking
turret
about it.
has been
Super being
killed.
pressured. And meanwhile, the Courier getting sniped. Beautiful pick there by Mind Control. As you can see, he rotated deep behind the tier 2 top to bring it down.
I think they're setting up a kill on Matumba Man, but gonna be a tough one here.
Gonna try fishing. LFY. We saw pretty much every smoke gank, every early rotation paid off for them last time around. This game, not so much, Lumi.
Yep.
Only that one really good fight in the bottom lane. And all the while, Alchemist topping the last hit charts right there with the Terrorblade. He does have the one death, but it doesn't feel like they've shut this Alchemist down. Leader in net worth by 500 gold. You know that's going to accelerate.
He's at half HP. They see him.
He doesn't have his level 6 just yet. Now the Frost, the
Dire's
Nova coming
middle
out, the
tower
follow-up
is
snowball
under
through.
attack.
Shards to connect. Afu trying to finish off Miracle. He is relatively
Oh, the
tame.
Centaur,
And the Centaur, 6-man for Team Liquid.
Is it enough though?
Now
The Fissure's
Fisher.
gonna come in.
Sigil.
They have vision thanks to
Sigil.
Blood. Oh
He
my god,
lives.
he just walks away. The
He
Centaur,
lives.
MVP. Afu swings around.
And all the while they're pushing mid. Mind Control, he came into this fairly abandoned lane. Miracle cheering himself on as Liquid close in on their first tower. This is going to open up the map for the Alchemist. LFY slow to respond. Tower
Dire's
down.
middle
Liquid,
tower has
a
fallen.
big win for them. Lumi, they're up 3,000 gold already.
Critically, we have LFY
Radiant's
getting
top
the
tower
Rupture
is
very,
under
very soon.
attack.
The Puck also about to hit level 6, so I think we're going to see the first power spike of LFY. It is very important that they use these coils in conjunction with the Terrorblade. Terrorblade should TP in, they coil, they get a kill, and they get a tower. They need to do this repeatedly and apply a ton of pressure on this Miracle. You could even argue that
This
Miracle is...
Bloodseeker is poorer than dirt right now.
Yeah, he is.
I know the panel
Radiant's
mentioned we're
top
likely to see a
tower
lot
is
more
under
Bloodseeker,
attack.
but this seems to be a case study in how you
Radiant's
don't want the hero to
Or how to be
run.
Bloodseeker.
Yeah, just Veno him mid, and he'll get shut down.
Well, we're gonna see
coming
Gale.
through. Now the Poison Nova to follow up.
got
Terribly
Sunder.
does have the early Sunder. They're
Yep.
going to try to kite him from range.
He's getting
Illusion
kited
bringing him
nonstop.
low. He's ticking down. Treants are hounding him. Monet's going to have to Sunder. DDC says, here, you take the punishment.
They're still
But
blocking him, though.
The blocks. Mind Control coming in deeper. They might get 2 hero kills. Afu arrives, looking to save the day. Monet's not dead.
Deny him, deny him.
Not dead yet. Doesn't get the deny. They get 2. Liquid.
They'll get
Red
3
has
here.
the advantage. Afu to fall. GH finishes the job.
Mind Control. He might be dying here. Puck misses his orb. Super micro on his little tree, and the rapid nature on point. 10 out of 10 profit play, man.
Oh god, you do not want to fall behind early to a profit and an out. Even the Veno, like these heroes with early towers down, they just extend their tentacles around the map, you know, and it gets hard to go anywhere. You're all farming on your own, all of a sudden, Prophet jumps you, Fissure comes in from Fog, you lose a core. We'll have another look at this fight. It just shows the power of the Venomancer and the versatility of Matumba Man is one of the few cores
come
that,
in handy.
few carry players that consistently can rotate to mid when duty calls.
Yeah,
I think he's been playing mid more than Miracle this tournament down the stretch.
that might be one for the stats man to figure out, but really good back and forth jukes, force out the Sunder, and LFY makes the best play they can by committing for the kill, but they lose out 3 for that Venomancer kill. Not worth.
It also shows where the Veno could be very useful later on against the Terrorblade with that slow that persists even after you beat KB. Just a good way to kite him, maybe keep him out of the Sunder range.
Yeah. I think also the more important factor is that we've seen Metamorphosis being used so many times
That's
now.
all. Smoke up from LFY, looking to get back in this game.
This is their game plan.
This
Use
needs to
Metamorphosis.
work for them.
Get a kill.
Alchemist is not home though. In fact, top lane, they're looking for a dive at the same time that
Dire's
LFY
top
sets
tower
this one
is
up.
under
They're going to
attack.
find that puck. He tries to jump away. Meanwhile, bottom the roll forward. Fissure is there to interrupt, and Matumba Man standing his ground.
Afu
He
might die
tries to
here.
stay alive. Afu's not getting the job done. Afu likely to fall here.
I think they just went a little bit too soon. Monet didn't have the Metamorphosis just yet. He could have attacked the
safely,
Fissure.
but still mind control will be chopped down. Super with the trade, somehow inflamed, jukes them all out, stays alive. LFY pulling out all the stops. They do lose the Nature's Prophet. Had Inflame died earlier there. Perhaps this tower falls. Oh, playing with fire. Knows that buyback if he sees an opportunity.
This reminds me of that Alchemistic game that Ergo played earlier. Just look at him. He's free farming. Nobody's interrupting him at all.
I can't believe that these LFY heroes got out of that fight. And that is really the silver lining. Is like, sure, LFY Apu miraculously gets back to Fountain with the TP, and meanwhile, you do have the puck living.
Bottom lane.
LFY are still in danger of losing Monet, and all the while, Miracle's farming up there.
Trap him.
There's the surround, completely trapped in. An army of Triad slowly working him down. He stands strong, but they nuke him down slowly from range. Kuro's gonna pay, but well worth it for the greater good as Liquid find one at GH. He's looking for more. Fissure comes through. Sprout as well. Sprout MVP of this game so far. DDC down. Mind control backing off GH. Getting pushed away by the creep. Super joins the fray. But what can Super really do? He can't help it. Abu and Matumba, man, gets another.
They got Fissure. They will use it.
Sprout again. Sprout again. He's got the path out. That early Quelling Blade saving lives. Still though, pressure, pressure, pressure. And all the while, Alp, he's hitting creeps. 2K net worth advantage now. Alchemist, the question was, how will he lane? Will the Lich be able to slow him down early? But they dodged that matchup, and Miracle has just been free farming all the while. Clock's the ticking for LFY, but Man TP still coming through. He gets him in time. Apu is there.
Echo Slayer.
Echo! Just a second late, the Venom will fall, but still they're getting the trades. Apu gets muscled down, and all the while, Miracle is pushing and farming top. Liquid, the two-pronged assault is paying off.
Oh, they're teleporting right behind DDC. DDC's gonna get Sprout as well. They're gonna right-click him down. Chain Frost, not gonna be enough. Couple more right-clicks. Puck coming in here. He needs to salvage this fight.
Not stick. He can fight this. Maybe Coil even committed. LFY blowing a lot. Might control the trees.
Okay.
Goes for the TP.
He should die. He should die on this TP. No, he canceled the TP.
The jukes.
They still see him though with a blood. Okay, still jukes.
LFY.
One more, couple more. He's still alive right now.
Oh, he does finally fall, but top lane looming. They got the tower. He's still hitting creeps. He's now got 1,000 more gold in the bank. The relic is coming soon. LFY have an Alchemist problem. They haven't even taken that top tier one. That's normally the strength of a Terrorblade pick, is to at least get those early towers with the Metamorph. That's not happening.
Also, we got one of the fastest Blink Dagger on a 4-position support. 12 minutes in, Shaker has picked it up, and we're going to watch this beautiful juke left and right. If he completed that TP out there, he dies to the coil snap, recognizing that Mind Control says, nope, I'm going to taunt, and just walk it off. He does eventually die, but...
Space.
Yeah, space indeed.
And now more space opening up.
More blocks, though.
The blocks coming through. Quelling Blade, you're your way out of this one. Super, these trees can't be brought down so easy. But he will finally make it back. Again, Bloodseeker, he's so far down in the net worth, Lumi. He's sitting below the enemy Earthshaker.
Support Bloodseeker.
Of course, it is a support Bloodseeker. He's going for a 4-step. Oh, it'll help you a bit with the rupture damage, but this is not the script that LFY had cooked up. Now Liquid, a 7,000 gold lead. It's kind of shades of game 2 from yesterday where the lanes just went so well for them. It's hard to see how the opposition can get back in the game. How do LFY recover from this point?
I'm not too sure. The plan A of getting ahead with
On Inflame they go. They'll jaunt away to safety, but they're just pulling LFY apart. Yep. Meanwhile, the top lane being pushed in by that Prophet. All the while, Liquid maintaining a good
mid as well.
Farm, and now they're descending on mid. They want to bring down Monet. They do manage to frostbite him. Still, he retreats. The Prophet's coming in, but they are fighting under a shrine. This could be bad. They've had second thoughts. TP.
Oh, the shards.
Snowball forward. Big commitment from Afu, but Kuro gets back and away to safety. Now Afu's in too deep. Blood Rite coming in, but will it be enough? Afu won't make it out. Now LFY looking for more. Rupture on the Venom, but you don't want to fight up that cliff. The high ground is
Kuro.
Liquid's, and Super backs down. Now Liquid starting to congregate, and all the while, Alk just keeps on farming.
I deserve
Relics, 250 gold away. Radiance, all recipe already picked up, so it's about to be a 14.5-minute Radiance armlet.
Yeah,
He's got the Relic gold now.
he's got the Soul Ring in between.
Retreat from them, they lose their Terrorblade, they lose their puck. Well, they get a profit out of it, but they still have not claimed a tower.
Or the life of Alchemist. This Alchemist is just way too big. Mantis out now. online, I just don't think their lineup could actually deal with Illusion at this point, right? Who could actually kill them Illusions? Puck, maybe? That's it?
And now Mansa style completed.
Yeah.
The split push ramps up. And like you said, LFY just not that good at contesting the illusions.
I think this...
They don't have a natural hex. They don't have a Pugna with an Aghanims, you know, anything to instantly kill them. They don't even really have that much mobility to hunt the illusions, like, globally around the map.
Dire's bottom tower is under
So
attack.
Liquid continue to get their plan together. The Sprout getting dropped. The Fissure comes with the Acid Spray laid down, and in flames in all kinds of trouble. Liquid quench the fire, and they will take the tower now as well. Tier 2 dropping
Dire's
one step
bottom tower
closer
has fallen.
to that game 3. It's still a long road, but they're getting there. Slowly but surely, GH, the commitment forward. He brings in the Fissure. He's got the Echo. He's going to
Thunder.
use it. No, the Sunder comes out. He retreats, he resets. He lets Miracle do the heavy lifting, and that is enough to get the kill. Hoppe with an uppercut. The Sprout out,
Dire's
almost
middle
saving him.
tower is
But
under attack.
in the end, will go down. Liquid, a 3-for-1 exchange for them. Cores are melting. LFI are not farming. They're not split pushing. They haven't gone greedy. They're fighting and they're losing the fights. Liquid, tier 2,
Dire's
dropping here
structures are
now.
fortified.
They
They
Dire's
are
middle
so
tower is
far
under
ahead.
attack.
16,000 gold, almost closing in on that 1,000
Dire's
gold
middle
per
tower
minute
has
advantage
fallen.
being accrued.
And part of the
Radiant's
reason
top
why
tower
they're so
is
ahead
under
is
attack.
they're also defending every single tower. Mind control, porting around the map, making sure they don't lose the tier 1. Crystal Maiden you saw earlier, defending tower. And yeah, sure, we see the Thunder being pulled off here.
The dream scenario for LFY, not by any means.
Well, let's begin and test how good is the LFY high ground.
Can they defend? They have that Blood Right spam, but it's not the late game threat where, you know, you've got the talent for the reduced cooldown, and meanwhile, they're losing Super. Bloodseeker trapped out, he tries to run away, but the Alk stun, hounding him, locks him in position, slice, dice, see ya, Super is dead, and meanwhile also TPing out is the Tusk. Mind control, no way to cancel it. This
Radiant's
Bloodseeker
bottom
just doesn't
tower
feel
is
like a
under
hero.
attack.
Earthshaker has done way more and even has the net worth to show it.
Yeah. Also, I don't
And
think
we're comparing a support to a core there.
LFY could repel the pushes by blowing up the creep wave either, because you know you could just make more treants, you can spam down more wards, and you just put the Alchemist in the front. He sieges with a ton of items. I don't think LFY has enough damage to kill through Miracle. LFY has to find a way, but it's going to be tough. Monet's going to get caught out.
More coming. Meanwhile, LFY also streaming in with the Echo and a
Oh!
You're a goddamn hero! He finds 3, forcing LFY back. Now they can roll that Terrorblade, bring him down as well. Liquid, another clean win for them. They lose nothing,
Dire's
and they
top
go
tower
straight
is
into the
under
base.
attack.
Miracle hitting building at this point. They got the Prophet teleporting in. They do not care about this Blood Ride. Rupture is going to get spent, but I don't think he cares
They
for
push
that.
him around, even
Okay,
if he
tower
dies, he's
focusing
gonna
him.
buy
Mind
back.
control.
The
No.
juggling, the team
fine.
control, the
Dire's
tower
top
isn't enough
tower
blood right.
has fallen.
It might finish him.
All
He's
right.
buying back
Dire's
Gloomy.
top
If he
tower
needs to, he'll
under
come back in,
attack.
and he might not be even required. As Liquid, looking for the melee, are about to grab it. LFY, how do they
Dire's
fight? They have a
top
coil.
tower has
They might
fallen.
want to engage now. There is no
Dire's
Aegis.
top
but
They find the puck.
It's GH again! How does he keep on doing it?
Dire's
Oh, the
top
Puck's
tower
somehow
has
still alive.
fallen.
Will tap the Shrine. Miracle has already claimed the top lane of Rax. No need to go, go crazy here. Just reset, wait for your Prophet to come back, and go again. Slow and steady.
You know, I was
Dire's
gonna
top
say
shrine is under
after
attack.
game 1, like they figured out the Keeper of the Light. You know, they give it away and then they still deal with it. But now GH showing, I don't have to play Keeper, I don't have to play IO, I've got a Shaker in my back pocket. It was actually the hero that he won the most games with out of all of his supports coming in, and you can
Dire's
see why
top
now.
shrine
Yeah,
is
it's-
under attack.
I think it's very dangerous to assume that Team Liquid can only play one style or one set of heroes. We've seen Broodmother coming out, we've seen Huskar coming out, the Alchemist coming out. There's still a lot of cheese left to be discovered, and I definitely don't think this is cheese. I think the fact that they laned the Veno early on versus the Bloodseeker was the
Dire's
reason why
top
that
shrine
LFY
is
is so
under
far
attack.
behind.
LFY, every time they have gone for this deep rotation, it is backfired. The trap has been sprung. They keep on attempting these hunting maneuvers, but the treants are there. If the smokes aren't up, LFY, even harder to pull these ganks off. Iconic 1,000 gold per minute advantage
Dire's
mark.
bottom
Now
shrine
hitting
is under
25k
attack.
advantage at 25 minutes. I mean, the numbers are bad, Looney. They're
Yep.
real bad for LFY.
This changes.
And this is bad too. They're going to lose in Flame Bottom.
It's home amongst your bones.
Displaying that Orchid in combination with the Shadow Blade, nothing much that Puck could have done. mentioning a
Dire's
suggestion
bottom
earlier of
shrine
the
is under
Midas
attack.
on Bloodseeker. We saw Miracle going for it when he had a tough time in the last game, and
Dire's
honestly, it might
bottom
have been the item
shrine
choice this
has
game.
fallen.
I was worried that the Midas might not have paid off in time, but he really needs to hit level 25 for them to actually have a chance. That Bloodrite cooldown is probably going to be the best way to defend their buildings, but he's gone for the Radiance, and honestly, I'm not sure how much it'll do.
Yeah, can they farm their way back into this game? They're down 27,000 gold to an Alchemist and NP with no outer structures up. They still don't have the Radiance. They didn't go for any other farming tools to try and accelerate that. I mean, that is hopeful if you're an LFY.
What can LFY do? I really like this kind of line of ward they have placed around their map. It just shows you that if somebody steps out of position a little bit, they have an option to pick them off. The heroes are fairly mobile in terms of the puck and whatnot, but
GH gonna rumble forward again.
are they ready for these Shadow Blades?
Even if they are, it's tough to have the true sight everywhere. And GH lying in wait from the trees. The sentry comes down. He blinks out. Close call there, but now trapped on a cliff and in trouble is Afu. He gets pushed down to the low ground, but the pursuit coming out. Look for the TP. Look for the dive. They get the vision. They don't get the kill, but more importantly, they dodge that LFY foray. Even stepping outside the base is courageous from LFY. With the way this game has turned. Now an assault caress complete on the Alk. Prepare for the onslaught.
It's siege time, right? If you're Liquid.
I think so. Top lane's pushed in. Mid lane about to arrive at the base. They're going to push on bottom so they maximize the distance that LFY have to travel to deal with the lane of Rax that's already caved in, while also hitting this fresh siege. Here comes Miracle to the high ground. Strong up and trying to out his own illusion being turned against him here, doing something for now, but he just fights through it unaffected, at least for the time being. And you can see Prophet also thinking about a creeping in maneuver. Miracle still at full HP. This tower's structure him. Bloodrite as well. Push back to safety. He can heal it off. Glimmer Cape even coming through. Miracle playing patient here. The Prophet ult ensures that the lanes will not push out. LFY, if they want, they could just sit back, wait out this Metamorphosis Lumi, and then LFY will have even less tools to deal with the siege.
Yep. Go do it again here. We got the ultimate back on the Alchemist. Chemical Rage ready to go.
See the Prophet is rotated top. They're just going to play it slow, steady, patient. And as LFY rotate, now they start to come back in, pulling LFY apart at the seams. It's the Liquid way for illusion again being created. Pushing him back for a moment, but he gets a few swipes in. That tower continues to drop even through the Frost Armor.
Metamorphosis.
One step closer, one step closer.
Dire's
Liquid looking for the
bottom
giant
tower
leap. They
has
bring
fallen.
Miracle down to half. The Bloodrite comes out. He's got to back away. The Glimmer Cape protects him.
Still has Aegis.
No rupture.
Yeah,
Still Aegis.
Yeah, he's not worried.
And
now
remember, he could have buyback for all they know. So in theory, they might have to just the 2 times. As Inflame tries to stall things out here. He's in pretty deep. Looking for the jump away. He does blink out. Facing the right direction. But the Trance just swarm back towards top. They've gotten the lower down. They close in on the second lane. And at some point, LFY, they're going to want to fight. But meanwhile, mid, look for the jump from the Shaker. He looks for the blink out, but the Prophet bounces through. He won't be able to retreat easily, but they're content with this. They don't even want to
range
range
tracks.
The threat of the Echo is a bigger problem as LFY losing their range. Frost Armor, not enough illusions coming in. There's no more Metamorph. How do LFY hold? They're down. Oh, there's an Alchemist terrorizing them, but Tumbaman diving in. Melee's still up. The stun is there, backing away, won't get off the ultimate. Sunder not available. Base is crumbling. Liquid are going to pull it out. They've taken game 2. They force a deciding game 3. Lumi, I have to say, when they walked out of that booth after game 1, Matumba Man was smiling. Their manager, Mo, he was smiling. They didn't seem phased.